Casper has been fascinated with raccoons since he made a papier-mâché version as a little boy.
A papier-mâché raccoon. What a long way to say virgin.
Stick around, make a sound. There's more Dumb People Town.
Hey guys, we want to tell you about an amazing show Randy and I are doing here in Los Angeles at this really cool theater, the Gindie Theater. At Milk and East. It's up on Mulholland near the 405, and we got Brett Goldstein on this show. That should be enough.
Brett Goldstein,
Us
Ted
hosting
Lasso,
Brett Goldstein.
Shrinking, Mo Welch.
Mo Welch is on the show. Dan Levy. We just saw Dan Levy do a set of comedy.
City.
He was amazing on our podcast here. He crushed like nobody's business. He's on the show, and other special guests. This is an amazing show, a wonderful night out. Thursday, May 29th. Get your tickets. The Gindie Theater at Milk and East. It is going to be a killer show in a beautiful venue. Laughs over L.A.
Let's do it. Hey, Towdies, welcome to another episode of Dumb People Town. Population you.
Population Reynolds.
Gareth Reynolds.
Hey.
One of my favorite
Dollop people
visitors to town.
Oh, stop. It's great to be
I
here.
always feel a love. I have a deep love and affinity for you.
I have a deep love and affinity for you.
We did Spin Cycle in Austin.
We did.
Soul Cycle.
Soul Cycle. And we also... Daniel was the one who saw me bringing a portable DVD player to the gym with my P90X on it, and he was like, "There's been an app for like 5 years."
He's like, no,
I did the same thing.
I need
It was really.
I need you never should walk into a gym and say I need an AC adapter.
Did you ever get through all 90?
I don't believe I did. I think I did the first 74 times.
We did P40X.
I think like 30-something was the highest I ever got, but I restarted it so many times cumulatively.
You have to.
Yeah,
I liked it. I used to like it.
Oh, it's a great workout.
Oh, yeah.
It's essentially a hit. It's high intensity interval training.
It was as good as a workout could be, and Tony, whatever his last name was as brutal.
Tony Horton.
But didn't he go through some health stuff?
Yeah.
Did he?
Yes,
I think
he did.
But I'm going to make jokes at his expense
Please do
without
it.
knowing that.
Don't.
I hope he gets sick. No, I got nothing.
Hey.
No, he revolutionized it.
I 100% agree.
He brought us Sean T.
Yeah. And we'll be right back with more exercise
Thank
talk.
you.
Why not?
Shall we jump into the story, boys?
Let's do it. That's why we're here.
Sent in by Joseph Gazzioni.
Hey, Gazione.
He got sick, so you're not allowed to do that.
Oh, Gazzioni got
Yeah.
sick? Okay,
Yeah,
so-
you
He got sick.
It still works.
At Ancient Wisdom, D-U-M-B.
Okay.
Beautiful.
Thank you, brother.
Bored influencer. I mean,
So bored, like this is somebody who's an influencer.
Sheesh.
Or he's like-
She's an influencer who got bored.
Or like a 2x4 guru.
Just
Yeah.
or on the board of influencers.
Yeah, it's also working.
I'm the chairman of the board of influencers. I call this meeting to an influencing open.
Old business.
Remove his verification status at once.
Get rid of him. Cancel her now.
Motion to strike.
Shadow ban.
Shadow ban all of us. Bored influencer. You know it's not going to end with does something wonderful.
I
Bored
think that's
influencer
also,
cures
I think that's
cancer.
also the half-assed excuse.
Yeah.
I agree.
I was bored.
I consider myself to be a bored influencer.
I'm a bored
Bored influencer defends brazenly faking her own kidnapping. Quote, I was just having fun.
Jesus Christ.
Wait, so the idea here is that her kidnapping was filmed for like clickbait, obviously.
Sure.
And
Yeah.
and people really got worried.
I'm sure
I'm
people-
live
Police were
tweeting my
called,
own kidnapping.
which makes
Yeah.
her then charged with falsifying a emergency. and
I
all that.
believe they charged her with being a bored influencer.
Yeah, that's right.
Board certified.
Board
Certified.
BORED certified. Certified board. Certified. She was a certified board influencer.
Instagram content creator Victoria Rose, Vicky Rose, has revealed that she brazenly faked her own abduction.
Victoria Rose does sound like a Fleetwood Mac song.
Right.
Yeah, it does. That,
Ding,
Have you seen the live 1978 Victoria Rose
Oh, my
performance?
God.
With the USC band.
Yeah.
That was when they were blowing coke up Stevie Nicks' asshole.
They were.
On stage.
On stage.
And it would come out her nostrils.
Yeah.
And it would sprinkle all over a crocheted thing.
I do sometimes just watch Silver Springs for my own and personal.
That's
Phenomenal.
cute.
Tusk
Dude, when they're
Live.
just yelling at each other on stage with their hearts.
Yeah.
Their eyes are just punching
screaming.
each other
I
in the
know.
face.
Stevie Nicks in the Tom Petty documentary was unbelievable.
Yeah.
Stevie Nicks was like, I was willing to be a backup singer, just
I
a
was like,
heartbreaker.
can I please get out of Fleetwood Mac and join this band? And they're like, no girls in this band.
She was a bored singer.
Okay, can we take a literally only 10-second segue? I only want it to be 10 seconds.
Sure.
Sure.
I'll allow it.
Top one or two music documentaries you would recommend? I feel like there's 4 that I've forgotten I'm supposed to watch, and I've never watched one. Isn't there a Dylan one that's
No Direction Home Dylan, which was by Scorsese? Unbelievable.
It's good. It's really good.
Really good.
I loved it.
And then every episode of Vinyl.
The best. Especially when they lost their thread. That's when I loved the
Halfway
show.
through the pilot?
Yeah.
No, but there.
Crossfire Hurricane is one that I love. That Rolling Stones one. That's
Okay,
pretty
that's
much all
the other one. Okay,
footage.
that's all I need.
I mean,
the
the Stacks documentary that's a 3-part series on Netflix is just unbelievable.
Yeah, but the
20 feet from
Altamont.
Stardom. 20 feet from Stardom won the Oscar.
Great.
No, the Altamont Rolling Stones when they're watching the footage of the guy getting stabbed at their concert.
That one's
the
crazy.
Speedway is
Different energy.
I've never
unreal.
watched a
Different
music
energy.
doc.
Oh,
That's
my
what they. Yeah.
Sorry,
Dan,
sorry.
they're unbelievable.
Sorry for the dumb detour.
By the way, the Amazon series, which is a documentary series about the Grateful Dead, What a Long Strange Trip, is unbelievable.
I've heard the new
Also
Zeppelin one that just came out in IMAX
That's
was
supposed to be awesome.
fucking.
I would do
Yeah,
that.
I would watch that.
Do a little,
All
like 10 milligram.
Yeah.
Vicky
And
Rose.
the Apple Beatles thing is also great.
Sure.
If you
Yes,
love
that was- I did
process on
watch
how
that.
to.
Sure.
on how to
Okay,
make
sorry,
stuff.
sorry,
Okay.
Renee.
She revealed that she brazenly faked her own abduction,
Sorry,
claiming
Renee.
that she just wanted to have a little fun. You guys, I just want to have a little fun.
Why is that a
Wait,
bad
I
thing?
thought you were bored.
Nope.
Gareth, why is that a bad thing that she wants to have fun?
She just wants to have
It's
fun.
not. It's definitely not a crime.
No.
I mean, I'm 100% that it's not a crime to have a little bit of fun. I
you're
think
being
where
a
we're
douchebag.
all a little concerned is that she was using content.
Yeah, right.
And definitely if you do it in your personal life just for shits and gigs, that's fine.
Yeah.
It's when you're filming it and getting people worried. That's
If you
when
want to get your boyfriend on edge, fake your own kidnapping.
Yeah.
That's right.
If you want to start messing with like your followers,
This is a big thing of people doing with Ring cameras. Did
Yeah.
you know this?
No.
They create like middle of the night, like these people came to my house in the middle of the night, but it's just them themselves on a Ring camera, and inherently there's sort of like a agreed upon knowledge without questioning that everybody thinks if it's on a Ring camera, that definitely happens.
I'm one of those people.
Because no one thinks who's faking Ring camera videos.
But now I'm going to be thinking it all the time.
good, you should, because a lot of them are BS.
Porch pirates.
Yeah.
Like that's how
No,
they're like.
that's real.
Someone came and stole.
That a great documentary. Those guys,
Pirates?
the
Oh.
60s, the
Yeah,
Porch
yeah.
Pirates
Well,
when they were on tour.
with their first lead
Pirates?
singer.
I was going to say it was just Roberto Clemente in a rocking chair. The influencer who boasts over how many followers on Instagram?
Influencer
How many?
got to be over 100,000.
has to be over 100.
So what do we think?
150.
150,000? Daniel, what
I'm
do you
going to
think?
go
I never heard of her.
378.
378.
I feel like I'm
210.
guessing the jelly
210.
beans.
210.
Boasts over 3.7 million.
Jesus
Instagram followers.
Christ.
Who is this person?
You don't need to do this.
Right?
You don't need
You're
this.
already killing it.
She might have been a bored influencer.
Right. She had posted a series of now deleted tweets from alleged captors following news
The idea.
that she had been kidnapped in Nigeria. Why put this on the Nigerian?
Captors.
I have kidnapped Vicky, read one of the alarming posts. She's with me in Nigeria. I'm demanding $1 million for her release.
Follow, like, subscribe.
Dude, I'm going to tell you.
If you want more content
guys-
like this,
You ignore this Nigerian prince's emails. They're going to
dude.
have to start doing this.
They're coming
this
for
is-
you.
This is the follow-up. Was
Yeah.
she even
Just
in
wanted
Nigeria?
I don't even know.
I
I'd
hope
be-
she was in Burbank. That'd
she's
be the
like,
best.
I'd be wanting to laugh, and this is how I find that funny, she declared.
Yeah. It's
Ironic that we're reading this on April 1st when most of these.
I know.
Ah.
We kind of got carried away with the joke, Rose said. We? Who is we?
I'm the Nigerian captors.
Your team?
Yeah, 13.
Who posts under the handle, Whoa, Vicky,
Whoa, Vicky.
admitted that the clip, I don't drink or go to the club, so this is how I find my entertainment.
That's true.
Don't make your sobriety the reason why you can be a dick.
Don't judge her sobriety.
Oh.
I'll go there.
I'm not.
How about that?
I'm proud of your sobriety, but leave it out of your dickhood.
Having some fun.
She's just bored.
While the content creator,
Maybe you would be so bored if you started drinking, bitch.
Yeah.
while the content creator acknowledged that a faux abduction was not, quote, the best way to get her kicks,
Oh, I love faux. The
she
music of
claimed
faux.
that sometimes
Faux abduction is a great
she
restaurant.
just said
Great.
sometimes you just want to have a little fun.
Wow.
You just want to have a little fun.
I appreciate the commitment to the lie that it was just for fun.
Just for fun.
So listen to the stuff that she pulled. This is why I love this.
Having a laugh.
Stuff she pulls in. She issued an apology on X, thank God.
Oh, good.
Quote, the Bible said laughter is good for the soul. Don't bring the Bible into this.
Don't judge your Christianity. Don't judge your faith.
Don't judge a
Bible
New
also
Testament,
said
but
stone gay people. So
Right.
are we quoting everything?
Rose suggested, so I'd be wanting to laugh, and this is how I thought that was funny. Then she brazenly shifted blame.
Good.
claiming that she can't date many people because of her Christian values
That-
and is therefore forced to
That's-
seek other outlets
Yes.
for her amusement.
Yes. See?
Guys, Christianity is not fun.
No.
Right.
She
This-
can't date.
This Christianity is causing me to fake my own kidnapping. Don't you
Yeah.
see?
Yeah, it's her sobriety, it's
My
Christianity.
commitment to these two dogmatic things,
Right.
sobriety and Christianity,
Right.
is causing me to fake my own.
We all struggle in different areas, so I'm not saying it was the right thing to do. Like I'm literally reading it like
Yeah,
the way
I'm a
she-
comedian who takes
I'm not
chances.
saying it was the right thing to do.
Right.
So you're saying it was the right thing. I'm not saying it was the right thing to do, but I take accountability and ownership. I'm sorry for anyone that I harmed in the process. That's like saying I'm sorry if you took this the wrong way.
Yeah, it really
Right? There's that apology.
We should kidnap her. I
Right.
think that would be the only
No one's
only
gonna
way.
ship
no one's
her
gonna
to
look for her.
Nigeria.
Yeah, it's
Because they're
yeah.
gonna be like, not again
It's
with
the
you.
woman who cried Nigerian.
That's right.
It's a tale as old as time.
Yeah, it's my
Tale
favorite,
as old as time.
Richard Gere movie.
Yeah.
Tale as old as time. On Monday, Rose uploaded an Instagram picture of her with a man that was tagged to Lagos, Nigeria, the same location where social media claims she was abducted. Her followers didn't seem to think the tone-deaf hoax was such a laughing matter and flocked to let her know. Lying about being kidnapped for this? Okay, slammed one critic.
But
That's
the-
not really a
Yeah,
slam.
that's
Slam.
the biggest slam they found.
Right.
Someone's like,
What-
whatever.
What if
I would have gone with die, bitch. Like that probably was a better slam.
No, I'm going to read it a different way, and you tell me if
All
this
right,
is
yeah.
lying about being kidnapped for this. Okay,
Okay.
That's the problem.
Yeah.
Yeah.
all right, okay.
Yeah, it does seem very. That there had to be worse ones.
I don't love it, but I understand it.
Yeah, yeah.
That's
Way
what that
to go.
says. Yeah.
Lying about being kidnapped is some nasty work.
Yeah.
What if I said it? Lying about being kidnapped is some nasty work.
Parenthetical fist bump.
Yeah, pow.
Nasty work.
Same man that kidnapped her? Real question, asked the third, referencing the man in the photo.
What?
Boy, she's really getting raked over the coals by her followers. I don't know how she's going to stand that.
Victoria has expressed some regret for the.
This is why you want your audience to be 8 to 12-year-olds. 'Cause they
Yeah.
don't really know yet how to come
I just
at
wanted
You
to
don't know
come
how
on here
unfollow.
one last time to sincerely apologize to anyone I may have harmed during this prank. She wrote.
Nigeria.
Not thinking things through comes with consequences. I'm paying for it now. I also apologize.
What are those consequences?
for how this
That one
situation
person
applies to
said,
me.
okay.
Yeah, don't you? That's the consequence.
I wake up in the night thinking about that. Okay.
So now she's like, I never intended to make any black man or any country,
Here we
especially
go.
Nigeria,
Oh,
look bad.
boy. All
if
right.
it came across that way, I'm truly sorry. I love Nigeria. I love my brother, father, and I love my people.
And the movie Taken.
Wait. Is she of
Nigerian?
Nigerian descent?
I don't know. But
Boy,
I'm
I
gonna
hope
show the
not.
Picture,
I really hope she is. I hope she's doubling down on the lie.
Wait, go back up a little.
I hope
Is
she's
she
now
Niger-
pretending she is Nigerian.
Is she Nigerian? I can't tell.
That's a filter.
Yeah, I can't.
She's on-
We're not allowed to
she's
look at a
using-
picture like that and
she's using the
suggest she's
Nigerian
Nigerian.
filter.
That's a Nigerian.
It's the Nigerian filter.
I'm 100%.
I think that's a wig.
That's a Nigerian.
You think it's a wig?
I don't know. It's beautiful hair.
Gorgeous hair.
Nigerian?
What do we do? That's her real hair.
She's more like a Nigerian.
Why?
yeah.
Why?
She
Why
has
are
one
you
of those,
doing
like,
this to us?
Dreamcatcher tattoos.
Yeah,
on the
she's
center
got
of her
tattoos.
abdomen?
Kinda looks like if you left Jessica Alba in the sun for a week.
Yeah.
She does.
Melting Alba.
She's got albatos.
Oh, she's got a
Alba's-
lotus. She has the white. She has the white lotus,
Lotus on her-
promo
yeah.
image on
Yeah.
her stomach.
She's got an albatos around her neck.
I'd like to water that flower.
An albatross.
That's
Also, it looks like is this a tattoo or a
That's
bruise?
tattoo.
Well, that's the
removal.
Nigerian.
Tattoo removal.
The
that's
Nigerian
what happens
did
when
that.
you get taken in Lagos.
They start to remove your tattoo.
She also doesn't have a particular set of skills.
No, that's right.
Yeah,
Yeah,
there's
clearly.
no one who can.
I have a lot of money, but I don't have any skills.
Okay, the
quite
prank
bored.
started with us calling people from
bored.
America. Then my brother from the USA posted it.
will
Then it ended
follow
up
you.
on blogs. Afterwards, my brother from the USA suggested I make a tweet. Where's your brother from?
Make a tweet.
Wait, what did she say? My brother from the USA?
Make a tweet to keep it going, saying it was a good prank and that father was
was
a
a good
great
prank.
actor. He even mentioned
Father
that we
was a
could
great
make money by creating a cryptocurrency cryptocurrency based on the prank.
Yes,
Well,
go
that-
down that road.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, you didn't say you were going to go into
Yes,
crypto.
queen.
Now I get it.
Okay.
Now I'm listening.
Yeah, this is a
Is
good
the
time.
coin still
Continue.
available for purchase?
Father and I agreed, but in hindsight, it was a terrible idea. We weren't thinking at all. It quickly became clear how bad this idea was when his friends started calling him concerned. That's when we decided to go live and explain that it was all fake. Those videos you've seen of me trying to explain myself are from that moment. So she's now trying to explain the explaining
explanation
videos.
videos.
Right.
I've got to explain these explaining videos.
Look,
Those
as far
are
as
good.
People are going to think the explaining videos
Yeah.
are not real.
As we say with comedy, if you have to explain it.
It's good.
Oh, that's right.
It's a
really
good bit.
I learned a lot from this. I'll be taking time off the internet to reflect. That's all you really have to say.
Yeah,
I
I'm gonna step
seriously,
away for
I'm
a
going to
while.
teach everyone how to apologize. I was stupid. I'm going to take some time off the internet. I need to reflect.
Yeah.
And see how I can be a better person. Who would be
Literally
mad at
my bad. That's
Yeah.
all you need to say.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I invented Nigerian kidnappers.
Yeah.
Again.
Again.
I'm going to be off
Which,
Instagram.
by the way, this is not to sit in for anything. There are a lot of kidnappings in Nigeria.
Yeah.
There
Oh,
are.
yeah.
There
No,
are.
I was kidnapped
That-
in Nigeria.
Were you
were?
really?
No,
posted
I'm
it.
sorry. I shouldn't have done that.
Come on, Gareth.
the
I
apology.
invented it. I'm going to take a little time away from the
I
show.
think you need to grow closer to God, which is what she's going to do. Please keep me in your prayers.
Why?
Absolutely.
I feel
Wow.
like with prayers.
To find a victim hole
Listen,
in this
my
whole
prayers
thing
are full. All right,
No,
Vicky?
I do have a prayer for her that she gets hit by a bus.
There you
Is
go.
that bad?
Jason.
Is that terrible?
There you go. That's
is-
how we do it. That's story number
awesome.
one. Down in the books. When we come back, we're going to hear about.
I'll tell you what we're doing, and we're going to hear what how you can
Gareth's got a
support.
podcast that we can talk about aside from the Dollop. That's
right.
That is
In
fantastic.
addition to the Dollop, which you should be listening to. If you
Oh,
listen to
my
this
God.
podcast,
If you love this podcast, you will love the
will
Dollop.
love the Dollop.
This is Dumb People Town with Gareth Reynolds. We'll be right back.
Stick around, make a sound. There's more Dumb People Town.
Hey guys, welcome back to the show. Before we jump into Gareth's podcast and how you can support him, in addition to listening to the Dollop, we have some great stuff going on. Jay and I, we've got shows that we are doing at the Comedy Store every month. It's called Tag It, where comedians come on and we tag they basically do their sets, which you will do this show.
Yes, I will.
Maybe in May.
Yeah.
May 21st. I'm
Sounds
asking you right now.
highly
It's a
likely.
Wednesday.
Feels like you're promoting it and asking.
It's so cool that he's doing it on May 21st.
It's great.
God.
He's doing it. Dan's doing it. Jay Moore is doing it on May 21st.
Oh, wow.
Justin Martindale is doing it on May 21st. It's going to be, or excuse me, Dean Del Rey is doing it on May 21st. It's going to be great.
Dean's special just came out.
Oh, yeah.
Is Dean doing it on April 23rd?
I think he's doing it. I don't know,
April
but he will
23rd.
figure
People
it out.
should go to supersclars.com.
Superstars.com to figure all that stuff out. And we're doing the historic Everett Theater in Washington, which is just north of Seattle. I'm very excited. It's like a 790-seat theater. I want to fill this thing. They have great audiences that come out. Superstars.com for all those. And if this drops before 4/28, we're going to be on Night Court on 4/28. I'm very excited.
Yeah, it was fun.
Network TV. What a joy. What a blast. What a blast to do. Gareth, let's talk about, aside from
We're
the
here to
Dollop.
help.
Can I have your career? That
Ah,
sounds
You
really
can have
good.
it. Take
Fun.
it.
Great.
Take it.
Fun times.
The Dollop. You can listen. I have a new podcast called We're Here to Help, which is a call-in advice show
love
with
it.
Jake Johnson. It's a
Great.
pleasure. We try to solve small problems that are
Perfect.
big to the caller. So that's what we
Well,
do.
so everybody thinks their problem,
Are
and rightfully
enormous.
so, is
Yes.
enormous. Whatever
Yes.
you have to get done, whatever's bothering you in your life,
Your neighbor who won't cut the ivy down from their thing, which
Perfect.
is now in your yard,
Perfect.
is really terrorizing your entire life.
So let me.
and you guys are stepping
This
in.
is what
a
I love.
Nigerian has taken you.
Thank you.
It's the
Or has it?
Nigerian kidnapping of
Yeah.
neighbors situation.
Let me put him on the phone. This will get a little racially charged.
There you go. So what I love about your stand-up comedy, of which many clips come across my feed, and I absolutely love
GarethReynolds.com.
it. I absolutely love it.
Thank you.
Did the special you shot in Portland at the? Did you shoot
At,
that?
At Helium.
At
At
Helium.
Helium,
Yeah.
Phenomenal.
So good. There's so much,
Thank you.
but I love how seriously and earnestly you take stupid things.
Yes.
Or trivial things. So
Yes.
I'm assuming that is the tone and tenor of this podcast
Yes.
is that everybody's problem, you make your problem.
That's
and it is
exactly the ruse. The ruse is that we are your drunk uncles and we will try to solve your problem. So even if we have like some issues with your problem, we are invested.
You may
called
come
the
in
show.
hotter than the caller.
A lot of times that happens. I'd say 60% end with Jake Johnson just shouting.
I love
this.
it.
Yeah.
He's so
Fantastic.
funny. That all right.
A
So
couple of good Midwest boys.
Yep.
right?
listen to that.
And me.
Or subscribe to that. Subscribe to the Dollop because Dave
Well, what about
Anthony is one of
dates?
our favorite. And the Dollop live in
You
June.
can go to dolloppodcast.com. I can't even remember where we are. But
What
We
about
got
you?
some live dates in June.
GarethReynolds.com. Thank you, Daniel. I will
Big
be in Virginia and.
You do Morgantown?
No, I'm not from Morgan.
Oh, I heard some great things about. There's something in West Virginia.
And
There's
Timonium.
there's a festival,
Lutherville.
there that looks.
Is that
kinda
right?
cool,
Yeah.
too. Yeah. Just look at our friends, and I'm like, where are these guys performing at?
Do you FOMO when you look at all your comedians? We all follow
Sometimes.
a lot of comedians.
Sometimes, yeah. I'm like, why aren't we at that thing? That looks really fun.
And then in reality, if I was offered, I'd be like, I don't want to go.
yeah.
I want to know.
That's your problem.
Yes.
We'll take another caller. Jay, should we jump in a
Let's
story?
jump into another story. Sent in by Josh Mowat at JMowat.
Moat.
Dangerous or misunderstood?
Ooh.
Kansas man wants to legalize raccoons as pets.
I can't.
Hero.
I
They
can't.
misspelled hero.
Jay, I cannot stop watching the video of, and I think
Hot
I've showed
dog guy?
to you. No,
Oh.
Who's hot dog? Wait, what's hot dog?
There's a guy who looks like Santa Claus with a gastrointestinal bypass on his porch with 100 raccoons, and he's just feeding them hot dogs.
hot dogs. So there's the hot dog guy, and he also just takes a box of cereal and just throws it on his porch.
Yes, same guy.
and
the
they all,
fat-
fattest
raccoons
raccoons
so
bad
flock
for them.
to
the
him.
most American raccoon. It's just like a
fat-
Wegovy commercial.
It's like all the raccoons like roll up on jazzies. Like they can't even walk. They're just he had
No.
to build an
Ramp. He had to build a ramp.
AMA.
I hate that guy.
he's a hero, Daniel. They just hate
Dan.
America.
Animal abuse.
Let me.
It is.
What if I pose it
It
this
is.
way? This man is not shooting up a mall because he has the raccoons to talk to.
Well, he's also not committing genocide. We could just keep going.
Well, we
know,
don't.
but
We also don't know how this story ends. It very well could end in genocide.
Okay, but
Look, I want everybody to have friends, so I support it on that level.
Yeah.
that's right.
It could
'Cause
end
I
up in
guarantee,
raccoonicide.
having not seen the video, but based on what you guys said, he talks to them like they're people.
Oh yeah.
does.
No, let
They're
her
na-
have one.
names,
Let her have
too.
one.
Name.
Let her have one.
I believe names. I believe he's like, guys, settle down, guys. You're not always going first.
David, let her eat.
Lisa,
Come
back
on
up.
now.
Lisa, back up.
Somebody, one of our friends, I can't remember who, they posted a video from their backyard of like 6 raccoons going across
the top of the,
the
fence.
No, the
Wire?
yes,
my God.
electrical wires.
Oh, my God.
And they're holding onto one while walking on the other, and they played the Mission Impossible
doesn't
theme as
take
they're doing
much,
it.
yeah.
Dan, you
It's
know,
so perfect.
I heard scratching on a tree in my backyard. I turn on the outside light,
100%.
turn on my phone flashlight. 5 raccoons just
Yes.
turned and looked at me like, what? bitch?
Oh, I did that too. I
Scared the
looked
hell
up,
out of me.
and there's a raccoon in the tree, like looking at me, and there's all these other raccoons in the trees.
But you-
and I was like, "Who wants a hot dog?"
Yeah, you guys are really missing a call. You need to have the pocket dogs.
Let her get it.
Let her have some.
No,
Come
you
on
have-
now.
Share.
Sheila. Now, are you saying share is in give the other one some?
No,
or you
Cher is the name of the thing.
That's what I was hoping for.
Cher.
Sonny,
Cher.
let Cher do her thing.
He's
Come on,
always
Sonny.
like this. He's always trying to take what's hers.
Cher, I got you,
She
babe.
does all the
Here
work.
you go.
Chaz, I support your transition, but we're not
Chaz.
going to let you hold the hot dog in a couple ways.
Let Sonny have some.
Chaz, let Kathy Gifford have one.
Oh, my
I
God.
gave her a last name.
All right.
So let me ask you. Go back to his story.
Yeah.
Where do you think there should be a line at domesticating animals? Because I even am like, I understand ferrets, but part of me is like,
That's your new special.
I
isn't it?
understand ferrets. Yeah.
I loved it.
I said this on the Midnight Air recently. You know when they bring they fucking drag the tiger.
Even if you never, ever throughout the entire
Oh, it's better if you don't.
special ever say
Oh,
that
100%.
phrase, it's
What a great way to retain viewers.
Dan Van
When
Kirk.
is the ferrets title coming to play?
Yeah.
Dan Van
Well,
Kirk.
that's also, you know how we don't do this a lot? We just do our shows. Like you guys title The Born Identity, but we don't title our stand-up shows.
Yeah.
But it would be great to, like, I'm going to be at the Laughing Tap next week. Daniel Van Kirk, I understand ferrets.
Yeah, I understand ferrets tour.
Yeah.
Seen this guy 5 times live, and he's never mentioned.
What does he mean
Yeah.
by
Ferret.
that?
It's like,
Why is he
ferrets.
confused?
It's like an album for a band, and you're like, I can't,
Where did he
does
say
this
that?
title come
Oh,
in?
Where does
God.
that come in?
That's so funny. All right,
But like
Jay.
they drag out the LSU tiger, and then
Yeah.
there's always some guy who's like, yeah, that tiger, You don't be pissed off that we bring a tiger out here for the LSU game. That tiger gets treated better than most people. And my response is,
we feed him Cheetos.
But it's also getting treated worse than most tigers.
Yeah. No, he's not a man. He's not like your neighbor.
He's fine.
Yeah.
He's fine.
Okay, so
I think if they're injured and you're
100%.
rehabilitating, that's the best.
And they keep coming back.
Yes, that's the best case
the line
scenario.
is. All right, let's listen to this guy,
The
Stephen
raccoons,
Casper.
they have opposable thumbs, right? Like they could fuck your house.
They all look like they're
yeah.
wearing sweaters that are too big.
Stephen Casper is one step closer to legalizing pet raccoons in Kansas.
Well, he's stepped closer. I don't know if the
After
the
test-
state is.
I'm
after
one step
testifying before state legislature last
Taking an oath is
Yes.
awesome.
Casper has been fascinated with raccoons since he made a paper mache version as a little boy.
That can't be the reason why you're into it.
It's a good origin, though.
I mean,
He carried it with him through the years until it was lost during his adult.
So far, to
What
me,
the
and I'm not
fuck?
trying to be mean, you are describing someone on an episode of Love on the Spectrum.
that's what I'm saying.
Honestly, that is a disastrous origin story
Yeah.
meant to be like sweet.
Where's my paper mache raccoon?
Where's
You're
my favorite
31.
Where's
Where's my
Casper,
favorite
you're
raccoon?
31.
Where's my paper
It's
mache
the scene
raccoon?
from Best in Show when they can't find the toy.
Where's the
my
bee?
Where's the busy bee?
Oh my god.
Where's the busy bee?
A paper mache raccoon. What,
Couldn't
what
find
a
it.
long way to say virgin.
That's right.
Masked bandits, the hands. It's always been one of those little creatures that I'm like, this is the coolest thing ever.
He must
Is that
love
what you said to
Guardians
the
of the Galaxy.
legislature?
I like them. I
Right?
do think
Yes.
they're cool. Unless you get into a fight with them, they're there.
Wait, who?
Raccoons. They're cool looking.
Yeah,
You
they
get in
are.
a fight with them.
You don't want to like you go out to your
Again, hot
trash
dogs.
can and there's a
Hot dog.
hot dog. Let her have it.
Come
Cat-
on now.
Casper said, I want people to know they are not these disease-aggressive balls of fur that run around your yard. They are very smart. They are very affectionate. Now we're bordering
Now
on.
we're bordering. Did he?
Let me
have
tell you about
sex
this
with a
relationship I have. Okay.
Maybe we should be able to wed a big one.
Casper.
raccoon? Wed them.
If they're big, we should wed them.
Why is that wrong?
Come on.
If she can understand vows, she can say
When
yes.
she looked over to the right, I counted that as
is a yes.
consent.
That was an
What?
That was an I do.
Casper and his wife Holly, so
What?
he does have a human wife,
Wow.
It's fine.
are empty
for-
nesters. Randy, this is going to be you in a year.
Oh my God.
This is what you could start taking up.
What
You're
if
gonna
we
bring
start doing
guinea
this?
pigs back into that house.
God.
For the last several years,
No.
Casper has been channeling his paternal instincts when caring for his backyard raccoons. For the last several years,
Backyard Raccoons, great band.
I was going to say
Newport Folk Festival, this
kids
summer.
show.
That's great
Backyard
too.
Raccoons.
Yeah.
it all started when he left out some marshmallows for them to eat, so his indoor cats had something to watch.
But why start with like a diabetic entry
Right,
point?
something that like the raccoon can't digest for 7 years.
Yeah.
By the way, that is the literal thing that happens in the movie The Lorax, the reimagination, the more recent version. He starts feeding them marshmallows, which subdues them, and then he cuts down their forest.
Wow. That's a heartwarming story.
It is.
But I mean, what like peanuts? Put peanuts out. They'll love that. They don't have that
Also-
access to that.
Also, he's saying he's doing it for his cats.
Which again,
I can
honestly,
respect.
is a pretty good justification.
They need something to watch. They're indoor cats.
I think
mean-
the most unbelievable part of this whole story is that he's married.
Holly?
This woman said yes to him. And is
It's just a
sticking with
paper
him.
mache wife. Candace has always been supportive.
I made a
She let me paint my penis hot dog color for the raccoons. Really? Yep. Come here, Sonny. Don't tell shit.
Don't
That's
let
it.
her.
Now, every night between 9 p.m. and midnight has become routine for Casper to step outside.
Quite a window.
Yeah, that is
3 hours.
3 hours.
long time.
His wife is asleep. He brings
Forever.
the treats, and the raccoons bring their appetite. I would caution people that want to just go out and start throwing marshmallows at raccoons. It doesn't really work that way. Let me tell you how it works.
Like
Actually,
he's
that's
the
exactly
crocodile
how it works.
hunter.
Or the raccoon whisperer.
Right. So, like, to me, if I were around this guy, that would all be the only thing I'd ask him. So we could just throw marshmallows at raccoons?
Nope, I said you got it. It's
I
not
have a
how
whole-
it works.
if
You
I
can
have
just
a
go
fist-
out there in a suit full of marshmallows and just
throw
lay
'em out.
down, and that'll
Nope.
be fine.
This is his next line.
So, like, I have a whole handful of marshmallows. You just throw them
Also,
at the
why
raccoons.
isn't this enough? Why does he want to domesticate them?
There is a process. It's about trust, he explained.
It's not about trust.
How'd this work out for Grizzly Man? That's all.
It's
That's all
gonna
I
end
wanna
the
know.
same.
that process and
Werner
trust.
Herzog only listening to the audio of
We
it.
see that he is getting his brain eaten by Sonny and
I can
Cher.
only hear the audio of it.
This process and trust led Casper to the Kansas legislature and testified in support of House Bill 2297, which he co-wrote with Representative Joe Seward. So now he got this guy on his whole
John Trash Panda.
in order to legalize pet raccoons in the state. HB 2297 requires a permit for the Kansas Animal Health Commissioner. Owners must take an educational course on raccoon care.
I appreciate that.
I do too.
That
I mean, kind of, but who's teaching it? The guy's like, you can't just throw a handful of
You
marshmallows
gotta
in
lay them out.
You'll create a mush pit.
Yeah.
You gotta create.
Class 1, gain trust.
Class 2.
Paper mache a wife.
You got to vaccinate the raccoons for rabies and consent to yearly inspections. It also outlines the necessary fees so that the state would not immediately go in deficit by bringing this program to Kansas.
Go into deficit. Well, the coon bubble has popped again.
It really
is. You know what's really getting us is that whole new HB 227.
Yeah.
HB 2297. For initial application, how much do you think it costs? To application to get a raccoon.
$60.
$35.
24.
How about $100?
Wow.
For annual permit renewal, how much do you think that is?
Well, that's got to be cheap.
$25.
Yeah,
I'll go $100, yeah.
$30.
How about $250?
What kind of bullshit?
For an initial facility inspection, how much?
Well, that's not cheap. The guy's got to come out to the house.
$300.
$500.
$300.
I like 300.
That's actually cheaper, $150.
What is
For a follow-up inspection, how much is that?
$75.
Well, down is up in this one. $700.
Down.
$60.
One of you is exactly right.
$60.
75.
It is $75.
Yeah.
And for late renewal, how much is that?
Late renewal.
$35.
Can we just all agree that any
This is like
person
$1,000
in Kansas or anywhere
If you really
who
want
wants raccoons as pets is the same type of person who's not going to pay government fees.
Oh no, they're not gonna.
It's
They don't
fair.
trust the government. That's why they have raccoon pets.
Yeah.
An army. Get him.
You know what I noticed about all raccoon pet owners? They love to follow rules.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh,
Love to
yeah.
stay in line.
They love bureaucracy.
Well, I got to go to... We're going to need a permit for the parade, boys.
I like that red tape.
Yeah.
My bill is actually not for wild raccoons. It's for USDA bred raccoons, Casper
Excuse
said.
me?
I put these safeguards in place so you had to jump through a lot of hoops. Because I
Speaking
care.
of which, watch what I've created. The greatest show on earth. Let's go, boys. Torch it. Proposal to rename the state Trashkansas.
Trashkansas.
That's great.
It's not something that through evolution or breeding that you're going to breed out of the wildness, Saviano said.
Can you read that one more time? Because I don't think
So,
my
okay,
brain
Kathleen
can process.
Saviano of the Missouri Department of Conservation, however, believes domestication of wild animals takes hundreds of years.
Oh, yeah.
Quote, it's not something that through the evolution of breeding that you're going to breed out the wildness.
In other words, you
Right.
get a raccoon, he's going to rip your face off.
They
Yes.
need certain requirements, being feeding and caging. They are destructive and strong.
Yeah,
Yes.
do you know what you'd have to do to your home to make it raccoon?
It's not that hard, honestly. If you really put in the work. He also has admitted
You
he
gotta
has
care.
multiple cats.
Yes.
So I can't really
Yeah,
see.
they're
They'll
not
be
gonna-
dead.
the
Those
cats-
will be
So
dead.
they're gone.
They're gone.
Say goodbye to your
Ultimately,
cats.
Saviano said it's about ethics. They feel like they're caring for it, but really they're being selfish.
Yes.
And they're not
Yes,
seeing
I
the
agree.
animal for what it truly is. That wild animal that has a purpose out in nature. They can scavenge. They can move things in nature. They are part of the food web.
What? Yeah, this is
Right
like
now,
Bill Pullman's speech.
she got serious.
Food web.
Right now, HB 2297 is sitting in the House Agriculture and Natural Resources Committee. Technically, it's in limbo until the legislative adjournment.
I
in
think
May.
they're just going to throw that one in the trash.
There's
Where it'll get taken
he'll
out.
take it out.
Take it out.
He'll find it and he'll pull it out. There's so much misinformation from disease and rabies or temperament, and it's baffling to me how misunderstood they are. Casper said,
Is it baffling?
I'll keep going till we get it.
Okay.
Jesus Christ.
She won't take no for an answer.
She ain't taking no for an answer.
That's awesome.
Sometimes
what a
homies know.
hero.
All right,
Great.
Daniel, give us a little taste, and we'll find out what you have going on after the
Throw
break.
some marshmallows to the crowd.
Throw
Daniel.
us some marshmallow.
We got a lot of cheeseburgers.
A lot of cheeseburgers.
Cheeseburger.
Wow.
All right, Gareth Reynolds is with us. He's got a podcast here in addition to the Dollop called,
We're here to help.
and he gives advice and he helps people out who have problems that are important to them.
Yes.
Him and Jake Johnson.
Jake
Him and
Johnson.
Jake Johnson, and the two of them make the problems your own.
Yes,
That's really what happens.
And we pitch solutions, and
We're here to help.
sometimes they're helpful, and sometimes people follow up, and we've really misled
Sometimes
them.
they make it worse.
I love it.
It
I want
happens.
everyone
Absolutely.
to subscribe to it. Let's take a break. When we come back, we'll close it up with Daniel Van Kirk. Dumb People Town with Gareth Reynolds. We'll be right back.
Stick around, make a sound. There's more Dumb People Town.
Guys, let's talk about something serious right now.
For men, dealing with ED can be uncomfortable, which is why HIMS provides access to a comfortable solution with an all-online process and personalized treatment options.
HIMS is basically changing men's healthcare by providing you with access to affordable sexual health treatments from the comfort of your couch. HIMS provides an access to a range of doctor-trusted ED treatments like chewable tablets,
Yes.
Viagra and Cialis, and
of
their
them.
generics for up to 95% less, Jay.
The process is 100% online, so there is no need for uncomfortable doctor visits. That's what we're talking about here. Just fill out an intake form on their site, and a medical provider will determine the right treatment option. If prescribed, your medication ships directly to you for free.
I'm going to say this. No insurance is needed, and one low price covers everything from treatments to ongoing care. With hundreds of thousands of trusted subscribers, HIMS can help you find the ED option that works for you.
So here's what you're going to do, okay? Start your free online visit today at hims.com/DPT. That's HIMS.com/DPT. That lets them know that we sent you for your personalized ED treatment options. HIMS.com/DPT. Let them know.
Featured products include compounded products which are not approved nor verified for safety, effectiveness, or quality by the FDA. Prescription required. See website for details, restrictions, and important safety information. Price varies based on product and subscription plan.
Should we do that?
Yeah. Why not?
Let's talk about pets, baby. Let's talk about you and me. Let's talk about all the good treats and the bad treats I can eat.
We love our pets. Like, there's no doubt in this world.
Ziggy and Ponyo, as my kids are about to go off to college. And I'll
Those
be
are your new
enough to-
kids.
These are my new kids. I
And-
love them. They sleep in bed with me.
I am watching a dog, my in-laws' dog, Golda, that I plan on stealing and just taking as
Steal
my
it.
own.
Thievery.
But we care about our pets.
Why,
They're-
Jay? Because-
they're part of your family, and you want the best for them no matter what. But look, here's the deal, and we're learning this, bills can really add up, and that's why you should check out pet insurance. And with the ASPCA Pet Health Insurance, you can focus on the care your pet deserves, and it covers what matters most, your pet.
So here's the deal, Jay. The ASPCA Pet Health Insurance Program offers customizable accident and illness plans, make it easy for pet parents like you to help your pet get the care they may need. The ASPCA Pet Health Insurance Program has been around for over 18 years, and they've helped more than 600,000 pets during that time.
They allow you to customize your plan, helping to ensure that your pet's plan is as unique as they are, because vet bills can really add up, especially when you're least expecting it. It's simple. Use their app to submit a claim, and you'll receive reimbursement for eligible vet bills directly into your bank account. Tell them what to do, Rand.
To explore coverage, visit ASPCAPetInsurance.com/DPT. That's ASPCAPetInsurance.com/DPT. One more time. Again, that's ASPCAPetInsurance.com/DPT. This is a paid advertisement. Insurance is underwritten by either Independence American Insurance Company or United States Fire Insurance Company and produced by PTZ Insurance Agency Limited. The ASPCA is not an insurer and is not engaged in the business of insurance.
Stick around, make a sound. There's more Dumb People Town.
Hey, gang, welcome back to the show. Before we jump into the third
Yes.
story, Daniel, you've got awesome dates coming up.
I do. I first want to say, if you're looking for a little overnight radio relaxation,
Yes.
fun little
I
podcast,
love
check
this
out
pod.
the Midnight Air. Well, also this year I'm going to start doing interviews with people from all different types of walks of life, from like food inspectors to sex therapists in Texas to a guy who's a corpsman on a submarine, and there is only like a dozen of them in the world, because on a submarine you can't have internet. And a lot of times you can't communicate with anyone, so they have to be able to do almost any medical procedure that could
Amazing.
be.
What's
come
their
up.
raccoon law down
Yeah.
there? Let's see.
Do they
you can
believe
bring
in him?
Are you
You
allowed?
can bring them.
You can bring him down.
All right.
So that's the Midnight Air, and
That's
I hope people
great.
check that out. And
really
then,
cool.
yeah, just go to danielvankirk.com. I'm going to be in Wisconsin. I'm going to be in the Pacific Northwest. Portland just happened. D.C. is happening. I'm also doing my Hub City Comedy Week. That is in Chicago at the Lincoln Lodge. It is
July.
the 14th. It's like Tuesday through Saturday in July.
Love it.
Starting on the 14th. Every single night is just me and other friends of mine who
Great.
want to come into town or are in town just doing shows at the Lincoln Lodge. So Hub City Comedy Week is happening again. But everything is up at danielvankirk.com. I bet
Love
I'm
it.
near you. Go check.
Go, Daniel.
All right, ready?
Yes, sir.
2-year-old Kingsville boy has cheeseburgers delivered without mother's knowledge.
Oh, that's awesome.
2-year-old.
Sent in by Sam Householder at Sam Householder,
Does he have teeth?
Kingsville, Texas.
They do. 2-year-olds have teeth, right, Jay?
You guys would know way better
Yeah,
than I
they
do.
do. They do.
Yeah.
A young boy in Kingsville bit off a little more than he could chew after he ordered cheeseburgers.
Very funny.
He ordered
That's
cheeseburgers from his local McDonald's.
Wow.
You guys, you
That's
quarter pounder,
advancing.
Big Mac, just regular
Jason
cheeseburger?
Arch Deluxe.
McDouble?
Jason Arch.
I was an
Is that
Arch
still a
Deluxe.
thing?
No, it was there for a while. I
But
like
you
the.
still have a bunch of them ready to go, huh?
I still have them in my. I haven't kept them in the
I mean,
refrigerator.
remarkably
Is that
well
bad?
preserved.
It's a
20 years
remarkable
old
story.
in my garage.
Remarkably well
In
preserved.
my garage. 20 years.
I had one bite. of
The
Big Mac.
mayo's still good,
Don't
right?
go out there. That's Dad's workshop.
According
is
to
there a
Kingsville
plant
resident
growing?
Kelsey Burkhalter Golden,
Nice.
KBG.
That's a dog, isn't it?
KBG.
A Burkhalter Golden.
Yeah, I love. I think it won.
Don't let the KBG
So dumb.
follow you. Is that a doodle?
They're sort of bad hips.
I like that in a dog, though.
According
That dog's got nice hips, huh?
According to Kingsville resident
Open
Kelsey
hips.
Burkhalter Golden, her son Barrett Golden
Jeez.
took her phone,
Barrett
placed,
Burkhalter Golden.
and took her phone
Isn't that
and
Trump's
placed an
son?
order with DoorDash without her knowledge. He's 2.
There's a chance she just wanted free cheeseburgers, but I will buy in.
That is her husband who's like, you're not allowed to eat any more cheeseburgers. Like the 2-year-old order.
Maybe Barrett did it. Barrett did it, babe.
Why is your mouth full?
I don't know. Well, someone had to get rid. I don't want Barrett to eat
Honey,
the burgers.
Why did you give Barrett the phone?
I was well. I'll be honest. I passed out a little bit during the shows.
You're supposed to
During
be
the shows.
watching.
I
him.
know.
My son was playing with my phone. I thought he was taking pictures, but when I looked back on my thing, it was
Bullshit.
ordered at the time he was playing with my phone.
How are the pictures, hon? Boy, you're really in there, huh?
Just say you're high.
Yeah.
While some parents may have been upset at the situation,
Why is the 2-year-old asking for a CVV number?
while some parents may have been upset at the situation, Golden decided to use the delivery as an act to be generous. She took to Facebook to give the burgers away to anyone who wanted them and end up receiving responses. There's somebody coming in 10 minutes to pick some up. I don't know how many she wants.
Wait, how many did this kid order?
I'm
What do you think
very-
we're
We're
going
going
to
to get to it.
Despite having offers to take some of the cheeseburgers off her hands, Golden said that she intends to take preventative measures
By the way, they're
to
not
make the
puppies.
situation never
they're
happen again.
cheeseburgers.
Yeah.
All right,
Right.
take these chickens off your hands.
I guess I need to hide the app or something because DoorDash is not protected.
No,
Golden
Jesus
said. We'll get out of
Christ.
here. We'll get out of here with this.
Dumb dash.
How many?
How many burgers
Did this clown order?
did the 2-year-old
I mean,
order?
people are taking some off her hands.
Yeah.
By the way, she invented all those profiles. People are like, I'll get some.
Yeah.
Someone else is coming. I better go out and make sure they have it. You're on the ring cam, Diane.
A lot of times people are faking those. Didn't you hear?
What do you want them to
I'm
spoil?
watching you on the ring.
Oh, I think that's an imposter. I'm right behind you, baby.
I'm watching you say that on the ring.
All right, look, the guy. Listen, I
There
ate
is.
the guy.
You ain't the guy.
The guy was.
I want a divorce. You are up my ass.
Who gets custody of Barrett? He knows how to use the.
Barrett.
quickly.
He didn't do anything. Oh, yeah, right. He ordered those cheeseburgers.
Barrett's
That's right.
representing
How many?
me in court.
It's got to be a lot. To go to Facebook to make the news.
Yeah,
Is this Facebook Marketplace, Dan?
I say
No, just post.
41.
41. Okay.
20.
20. All right.
106.
106.
Ooh, jeez.
Barrett Golden ordered. Follow Gareth Reynolds at Gareth Reynolds.
At Gareth Reynolds. Or Reynolds Gareth.
at
Don't
Reynolds
follow
Gareth.
Gareth Reynolds.
Yeah.
Reynolds
At Reynolds
Gareth.
Gareth.
Conspiracy
At Daniel
theorist.
Van Kirk. At Sklar Brothers. Go see all of us.
Yeah.
He ordered 31
You guys are so good at the guessing portion of this show. Wow.
Jerk.
happy.
Jerk.
Future diabetic.
Hey, don't let him eat those.
Future.
Jesus Christ.
Current diabetic.
right, that's the show.
Current, there you go.
He's
That's
2
the
years
show.
old and he's got type 2 diabetes.
Yeah, it also sounds like what Trump would name his toilet. Barrett Golden.
I like Barrett Golden. Very good.
Sometimes the burgers come out unwrapped of me.
Unwrapped burgers. They go
All right.
straight through your body, right into the Barrett Golden.
Golden.
There we go.
All right. I love you guys.
God
This is
damn it.
fantastic. And oh, snap, we got to get back to work.
Peace.
Stick around, make a sound. There's more Dumb People Town.